They say that sometimes love starts with a spark, and that might be true. But if I were to wish you a love, I wouldn't wish fire for you. You see, fire is powerful. It burns bright, then it's gone. It's beautiful and warm, but it doesn't last long. So instead of wishing you a love that burns, I wish you love like a river that twists and turns. It changes and flows. It is powerful and free, but it is consistently finding its way back to sea. And so, like the water, I hope your love is ever growing, ever changing. I hope your love is powerful and free, and may you always find each other like the river finds the sea.
Thank you. Hi, Danny. Hi,
This part of the vows was the hardest part for me to write. Up until this morning, the words were still TBD, and I never got the right answer to it. The only thing I could think about when I was starting to write my vows was that I'm the happiest man in the world standing here right now in front of you today, and I'm sure of that.
Jack, there are so many things I love about you. Your passion for life, your big heart, the fact that you are always unapologetically yourself. Over the last 6 years, you have taught me many things. How to be a better friend, daughter, sister, and partner. To take risks and bet on myself. Not to make every decision based on logic alone. To listen to my gut, not to take life too seriously. When we got Penny and you turned into the most amazing dog dad overnight, I knew that I wanted to marry you. And here we are.
I promise to love you unconditionally, whether it's at our best, but especially when it's at our worst. I promise to be patient with you, even when we're already running late. I cannot thank you enough for the patience you've given me the last 6 years, and I promise I'll always do the same for you. I promise to support you since I know you pour your heart and soul into every decision you make, even the tiny ones. This wedding is a testament to that. And with that, I'll always trust you to make the right choice for us, and I'll always be in your team supporting it. But most of all, I promise to always call you out when you cross your arms. It reminds me and will remind us of my terrible flirting and that pickup line I used at, like what Billy said, law school prom all those years ago, that through a miracle got us standing here today. This is the part that made writing the vows so hard. Leigh, I know you take words very, very seriously, something that took me, I would say, a little bit too long to learn about you. And I know that what I was writing down, no matter what it was, you'd always hold me to it. Honey, I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together where I can keep my word to you, because that means every day I get to wake up and love you.
I promise to prioritize our relationship, even when life gets in the way. To always support you, no matter what. To love you forever, through the good times and the bad times. To be patient, even when you're describing your video games in vivid detail. I love you, and I can't wait to see where life takes us.
It is my distinct honor to present to you for the first time the newlyweds, Jack and Leigh.
On Jack from the moment she met him. As Bill said, Leigh and Jack first met on Halloween weekend 2016. However, excited, remarking how she met a cute guy named Jack.
Leigh and Jack.
While Jack may seem to be a calm, laid-back guy, his energy level is equivalent to that of a venti nitro cold brew. He is the espresso Solis latte. More than that, he is the human coffee that we need.
As Leigh's younger sister, I looked up to her a lot. As we all know, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So naturally, I started to copy pretty much everything she did, wore, and liked. When Jack entered the picture 6 years ago, I suddenly had somebody new to look up to. Leigh and Jack started dating when I was just a sophomore in college, so he's very much been a big brother and an important mentor to me as I've entered adulthood. All that is to say, Leigh, I think you're pretty lucky to have Jack in your corner. Jack, I don't think I need to remind you how lucky you are to have Leigh in your corner. She's been an incredible sister to me for 26 years, and I truly think that she's the perfect life partner.
So if someone asks me what makes Jack Jack, my answer is typically the same. He's one of a kind. You just can't explain it. He was the first friend I had at school, and Jack's friendship couldn't have come at a better time for me. He wasn't doing anything special, he was just being himself. And for that, I'm grateful. Precisely recall when I knew that Jack was head over heels for her. Of all places, it was at my bachelor party. Amongst a group of dudes over the span of 3 days, Jack would not shut up. He compliments Jack in the best of ways. Leigh is elegant, the voice of reason, and actually knows what she's doing on the dance floor. Leigh, I think I speak for a lot of people here when I say that thank you for taking care of my Jack.
I'm so proud of both Jack and Leigh, but especially of Jack. I never thought he would find love. Jack has always been there for me, and that's why I know he's always going to be there for Leigh. Leigh, I can think of no one else who I'd rather have join our family, and who would be a better wife to Jack than you would be. You're so generous, selfless, but above all, so good.
In the words of Andy Bernard from The Office, I wish there was a way to know you in the good old days before you've actually left them. To Leigh and Jack, may your love be a constant reminder that every moment spent together is a part of the good old days. So let's raise our glasses and cheers to a lifetime of love, laughter, and cherishing every single moment.